So we are here today with Chad Kufen at North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company. That's quite a mouthful, I got to tell you. But Chad, you do a lot of work for our clients, and we're excited about that. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. First, thank you for having me out here today, Rob. Appreciate it. I'm an agent with North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, and we work with clients in and around the Triangle, but also throughout North Carolina to help them protect their home, auto, and life insurance, and some small commercial insurance.
Right. And what do you love about what you do?
Working with the people in my community. I mean, that's the main thing. When I was making the decision to come into the insurance business and partner up with North Carolina Farm Bureau, I realized there was an opportunity to help those right in my own community, and that's probably what I like the most about it.
That's pretty cool. And how long have you been working in and around insurance?
About 8 years, Rob.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. So what made you decide to get into insurance and providing insurance for people?
So I was in the golf and hospitality industry for 20 some years. And the most important thing to me that I really enjoyed in my prior industries was relationships and working with people, customer service. Insurance at its core, home, auto, somebody's telling you have to have it, and that makes it a product. Right. And I think we try to separate that and not have it so much as a product, but a service that we provide for them. That's how I am as a consumer, right? I know I have to have it, but I want to understand it and choose from there.
Tell us a story about where you had somebody that had an issue where they had to make a claim.
Sure. I think, first of all, as you said, North Carolina Farm Bureau is based here in North Carolina, right here. Home office is Glenwood Avenue in Raleigh. Our claims folks come from there, so it's local from them all the way up through the agents. So I like hearing from the client. I like being able to walk them through it. A lot of times they need somebody to go take a look at it for them, see what it might cost and so forth to fix it. So I think the claims process for us is what really does separate our company from others.
Yeah, awesome. So I had an experience years and years ago before I met you where we had two little leaks, and there was some just little things. And so I called and I said, could you please just give me an estimate for what it would cost? I don't want to claim it yet, right? I don't want to pay like half of the total amount that I'm going to get from the claim in deductible, and then have this thing on my insurance. Well, unfortunately, what do you think they did?
Made a claim. They
made a claim. So the guy came out, and I said, "You're definitely not going to make this claim," and of course he did. They did.
Well,
I know you wouldn't let that happen.
And you're right. I mean, that's the part to advise people. First and foremost, when somebody calls up and they've got water on their roof, right? I'm in an office and I don't really know what that entails. I don't know how much that is. Right. So getting somebody to come out and take a look at it and let them know first and foremost that, hey, it's only going to be a few $100s. To your point, a claim is a claim. I mean, that's the one thing to be clear. Even if you file a claim and don't pay it out, it still historically can be looked at by underwriters as a claim. And then there's a lot of factors that go into that. But the last thing you want to do is have more claims on there than you need to. That's something you're not going to get with our company. That's why you want to talk to the agents first.
Yeah, and I love that. We can call you directly. Anytime, pretty much, and just ask the question. Hey, we just had an accident.
Yep.
What do we do next? And you give that hands-on experience, the hands-on advice.
Yep.
I was talking to one of our clients recently, and she said, I've got to get my insurance set up. She hadn't done it yet, and my mortgage company needs it today.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, the experience was awesome. Chad, I appreciate what you did. I literally called you and said, hey, here's their number. You called them within 30 minutes. You had a policy, and you also took it and got it to the closing attorney, so they had what they needed, and the lender as well.
Yeah, we've been through the home buying process ourselves, so we want to take over that responsibility and take as much of that stress off of your client as possible. And it's not. We do it every day, so it's easy for us, right?
So you know exactly what they need to know,
yep.
and you guide them through that process, and I love that. So I appreciate you doing that. Yeah. So I want to ask you last. I know you're big into networking, and you like to make some key connections.
I'm very proud to say that most of our referrals come from our existing clients. But in the professional world, it's the real estate folks. It's the realtors, builders, lenders. But also, it's very important for us to have trades. Restoration companies, because as you said before, I'm going to get that phone call from you about a claim,
right.
And I need to have some resources for the clients.
So from the onset for you, there's so many different things that matter to people. Some of them just want easy. Some want to save money. It depends on what it is. I love that you do a lot of it. You do a lot of things that matter to people, is that personal touch. But I also love that you save people money. So a lot of times people are coming to you and they're bundling their home and their auto together and saving money over some other people that they might have called, or some of the companies that they've been working with.
We're a mutual company. We plan for what North Carolina endures. So
right.
we're not surprised by hurricanes and things like that. And that's how our company can manage the rates the way they are.
And that's perhaps a big difference, an edge
huge
that
difference.
you have over the big national
a huge difference that we have.
That's awesome.
Over that.
Well, Chad, we appreciate you. We thank you so much for being a partner and taking care of our clients. I'd like to invite you to reach out to Chad. His number's here below, and you can call him and at least give him a shot and take a look at your rates and see what he might be able to do a little differently.